Hey, mademoiselle la merdeuse. Elle le sait tellement qu'elle a pas le droit de merdouiller.
Oui, tu veux que je le mette sur ta table?
Pauvre imprimante. Alright. Hey, lots of people. Hi, everyone. Let me know if the audio is okay. I had to restart the microphone. Arctic Journals, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, a watercolorist. Hi, Dan. I want to grab some stuff. I don't need. Audio is good. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good. Good. Alright. Oh, une petite minette. Oh, et j'ai vu les petits yeux. Audio is good. Awesome. Oh, sorry. Alright. Where do I start? Okay, I'll keep the quote-unquote very vintage ones for because I won't be able to go through all this anyway. So what's up? So I might want to start by sorting them out by color, maybe. So I'm still feeling a bit sick, but that was expected. Like, oh no! Oh no, is the audio being... Hold on. I'm gonna restart it again. So... Okay. Hi, Alia. I don't know why YouTube is being so heavy on the ads. Like, I can sort of understand it when it's before Christmas, but for like this time of the year, I'm like, there's really nothing special going on. Alright, so today's video is brought to you by the fact that I don't have a good tracker for the paints I have from Winsor & Newton. I have one for Roman Schmal. I have one for Rosa, but I have the whole range, so I don't need to track it as much. But like I have one for Core, I have one for a bunch of other brands, but I don't think I have one for Winsor & Newton. Let me check. Okay, so that's my stack of tracking color charts. Auntie Patience, hello! Agent XP, hello! Are these a second-hand job lot, or did you collect over a long time? Yeah, both. Actually, both. So, this is Rosa. This is the Roman Schmal one, as you can see. Like, it tracks what colors I have and what colors I don't have. So, I can more easily reference, like, if I'm looking for a specific pigment, and then I see that, whatever range has it, I can look at these and quickly see if I have it or not. This is Caliro, so these are mostly like blank, but yeah, still keep track of them this way. And then this is the Schminke Granulating. What's this one? See, this one is Winsor & Newton, so I have one. But it's a bit old and I kind of forget it exists and it's not up to date at all. Well, I guess I'm going to be redoing that. Of course, perhaps I should have checked before actually making new sheets for it, but that would be too wise, I guess. This is like I have one for Core. I have one for Holbein, but Holbein is another one of those ranges that I've managed to get all the colors. So, and then I have a few for like handmade paints, and the other type of tracker that I have, but this one is more like for reference, but it's the brand that shall not be named, let's call it that, the dot card, like all the colors from the dot card. And I mostly use this one for reference when I'm looking for a specific hue or when I want to see a specific pigment, because they have so many paints that oftentimes you can find what you're looking for within those. But yeah, these are a bit different. And I also would need to make one for Schminke because I don't have one for Schminke. I have a few with the white packaging thanks to Mom buying them a long time back. There are way too many color charts. Yeah. Team Jelly Bean or chocolate? Ooh. It depends. For me, it really depends on what's the chocolate and what's the jelly beans. So yeah, so I've redone, like I've used the website, Winsor & Newton's website to compile these. And I also have a blank one ready for the discontinued color, because this paint company is so old that they have quite a lot of discontinued color at this point. It's funny to me in a way, because I have like all of these, and I had some for Winsor & Newton, but I had completely forgotten about them. Goes to show just how much I was referencing this one, but I don't know why I was not referencing it. There's nothing wrong with it per se. That's so weird. I'm still getting comments on video about those that shall not be. What kind of comments? Like comments about the big mess, or some jelly beans even have the perfume. You can always get good chocolate, but jelly bean options shrink seasonally. I mean, yes or no? You can like if you go, they're not the most ethical brand ever, but the Jelly Bellies, they have like a very vast range of flavors. Which discontinued ones do you have? I have a spreadsheet where I track them. Off the top of my head, it might be a bit difficult to remember. I know I have the Prussian green. There might be a couple in these boxes. I have one, a reel in that I saw. Some of these are just old, they're not special. I mean, it's the older packaging and that's kind of special, but they're not discontinued colors. So here I have Aurora Yellow, Rose Carfam, Purple Lake. I have quite a lot of iterations of formulas, which I also track in my spreadsheet. Like some of these formula have changed so much over time that like I have a few of the versions of it, but like alizarin carmine, I think they don't have that specific one. But yeah. So I don't have a lot of truly discontinued colors, but I have a few of their like, you know, the brown matter that used to be PR 206, but that will be changed to PR 179. I know I have a few of these. I've mentioned genuine Aurelin. So yeah, there's a couple of things like that, you know, I don't think they're particularly special, in my opinion, but yeah. You probably have more discontinued colors from them than I do, Dan. Dave, were you saying the other day that you do not have Ostwell Gray? I do not have Ostwell Gray, but it's my it's on my my to acquire list. Color packaging formula is better. Oh, you have Rose Cartham. I do. I haven't sorted it out like I did the I think it's all dried out, so I need to open it up and put it in a container like I did the Prussian green. Well, I mean, I have Prussian green, that's also a discontinued one, but yeah, I haven't done paint tube surgery in a bit. And yeah, so I'll try to organize the colors. I have like this as a reference. But the thing is, it's because I know I have quite a few, like I have bismuth yellow. I know I have plenty of tubes of bismuth yellow. I think it was in super duper discount at some point, and I was like, I'm gonna grab all of it. But yeah, it's and then you have to sort of reference it between the different like iterations of the packaging. I have mini brown matter. Look at that. Brown matter. This is Winsor Blue Red Shade. This is Winsor Blue Red Shade 2. French Ultra, Cerulean Blue Red Shade. I really like their Cerulean Blue. It is quite nice. Alizarin Crimson, Quinn Red, Upper Rose, Quinn Magenta, Permanent Magenta, Quinn Red. I saw Quinn Red, yeah. Okay, both of these are Quinacridone Red. Cat Red. Rose Madder Genuine. Took Flight. What's this one? Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray, Payne's Gray. Winsor Red Deep. I also have bags of pans. If I need them, brown ochre, brown umber, ultramarine green shade, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, permanent magenta. What about these? What's the yellow? Cad lemon, Winsor yellow. Oh, I also have you know when they had the desert and the Twilight collections. I have tubes of these. I have Queen Gold with PR206. That's the quote-unquote old formula. It's not very old because they've changed it just recently, but lemon. I'm kind of annoyed that, you know, for a lot of these, like, let's say I grab this one, okay? Why? Why is the, like, the label vertical on this one and horizontal on this one? It's so not efficient if you want to reference stuff, like, somewhat quickly. I do have yellow titanate. So this is the first one I'm gonna need, probably. For green. I know I have a lot of the chromium black, because there was a time when, like pre-COVID, when if you purchased up to a certain amount on Jackson's, you could add one for free to your cart. I think they were getting rid of the extra chromium black that they had, but I really liked it, so I grabbed a good stock of it, as you can see. That one is not going to be on the main chart. It's something that I'm going to have to add to the sort of discontinued chart. Hey, Lisbeth, hi. I love new transparent orange, queen purple, and aqua. I were sad that they discontinued. But that's the thing that I say every time. Their Viridian was not fun to use. It was really terrible. It would what's the word I'm looking for? Corrode the tube, and it would get all weird and had like these sort of white crystals in it. It was not fun to use. It was really not great. I can see why they discontinued it. Off the top of my head, I think I have Indian Yellow, Old Gamboge, Aurora Yellow, Rose Cartham, Smalt, Theo Indigo Violets, Permanent Alizarin. I don't have any PO49 or PO... Oh, me neither. I have vintage Cutman as well, but I'm not counting them here. I don't know what's in Rose Cartham. They don't say on the label, and I haven't been able to source it, I think. And one of the funny thing is that there's quite a few of my old tubes that were sold as a bundle for decorative purposes because they were all dried out. And I was like, I don't care, give them to me. Anastasia, hello! Alright, what else? Coupled Green Deep. I think that's also one that's I'm not gonna be able to find on my chart. Permanent Sap Green, which is probably one of my least favorite colors from this range. I just don't like the texture of it. Sanguine Red, was that Sanguine? Permanent. I really like their Permanent Rose, but I don't think I have a lot of it. Dark Brown is also Indian. These are all colors from the Desert collection. Stellar Sapphire was also from that, but they've kept it. They've just renamed it. Transparent Orange, Light Red, Brown Ochre. I know I have Brown Ochre from the other label. Yellow Titanite, yellow ochre, magnesium brown. It's this one. Oh, that's the one I need. Okay, yeah, you stay there. Burnt umber. What's the name for bismuth? That's bismuth. I don't have any of the cadmium-free colors because they're super expensive. And I think just about all of the cadmium colors I have from this range are secondhand. Cad lemon. It's a red. Transparent orange. Geez. Gold brown. I saw the other gold brown. Burnt umber, light red, permanent rose, Venetian red, alizarin crimson. I thought I had seen alizarin crimson earlier. Yeah, there it is. I've opened up the table. I have the big table out, so I have a bit more space to make a mess, I guess. Okay. What's that one? Winsor lemon. No, that's Winsor yellow. I hate the naming convention. Winsor lemon. In my opinion, this company has one of the worst naming convention of all the companies. It's just so confusing, especially all the yellows. Hey, Phils. Hi. Hi, 23. Hi, guys. Hey, Paulo. Hello. I'll be mostly listening as I'm cooking Easter dessert. Wait, what are you doing? Is transparent orange new? It is recent. It is a somewhat recent addition to their range, but I don't think it's new per se. So Opera Rose, I know I have quite a few in here. Pearly Maroon is one of my favorite colors from them, so I know I have a few tubes of that one. Where is the alizarin crimson? There it is. Light red. I know I saw light red earlier. No, Venetian red, light red. Where the Winsor lemon, and then the next one for this is going to be Winsor yellow. I think it's this one here. Yeah. Okay. What else? Turner yellow, Naples yellow deep, Winsor yellow. So like this one. Winsor lemon. Oh man, these names killing me. Turner. The Titanite one. Ugh, sap green. Lemon yellow deep. That's another keeper. That's a good color for them. It's the, you know, it's the beautiful granulating yellow. Yellow ochre. Saw one earlier. Yep. Burnt sienna, magnesium brown, orange, lemon yellow deep, more lemon yellow deep, and cad yellow. Blech. I think cad yellow is probably gonna be cad yellow pale. Cad yellow is all the way here. Okay, burnt sienna. You burnt sienna. You burnt umber. Some of these, the type is so tiny in them. Like these. That I don't know what's the I don't know what's the current design of these, but I hate the way the color name is so tiny on these. It's so hard to see. Especially if you have you know, like a terrible eyesight, it's just worse. Another brown matter. Where's all the other brown matter? Here. Pearline violet, Venetian red. What's this? And then Thrin blue. Oh, Potter's pink. Pearline maroon. Pearline violet, pearline violet. Black sepia. Quin gold. Okay. So I know I saw more magnesium brown somewhere. Oh, here. Venetian red. Man, that's all I have of permanent rose. Aww. These are all like single tubes, so I'm just gonna put them up. I know I have pans as well somewhere, but I'm gonna start with the tubes, I think. Okay, and now I don't know if I want to make a pan of each as I go. Hold on. I have some of the cat-free colors are not missing. This Phoenix seems to have the Winsor Newton formula. They've leaked the cat-free formula. Ergazin DPP Cosmo Ray Orange. I'm making a strawberry tiramisu. Ooh. Their lemon yellow deep might be my favorite color from them, followed closely by the genuine rose madder. It's really, really nice. I also really like their green gold. The Cerulean blue red shade, yep. Yeah, I'm getting too old for these labels, seriously. I need a new color triad to try. What's the options? I cannot understand how their phthalo-based aqua green mysteriously granulates either. Like only two. I mean, you don't need any of them. Though, if I was to recommend a few colors, the first one on the list would definitely be the granulating yellow. And then I would say it really depends on the kind of colors you like. But that granulating yellow is... it's like the only place you can get it and that it's actually pretty. I think I prefer the white tubes. Like, I kind of prefer this as well, to be honest. It's crisper, it's easier to understand and to see. And even if the name of the paint is tiny in everything but English, it's still easier to read because at least it's on white. Here you have like the glare of the tube that makes it like extra hard to figure out what's written because it's like metallic. And I would say the same about Holbein. I kind of prefer their older packaging. Those Winsor tubes are extra slippery, I found. I'm not sure what they use, but I've had issues squeezing and gripping them. Oh, I think, you know, I wonder if it's the sticker that goes all the way over them. Perhaps. Grenadine yellow is definitely up my alley. That would be seriously the only color that I would say is unskippable from this range. It's the... I hate the name because... Check this out, okay? Let's go through them just for a laugh. But, come on. Okay, take two. Come on, fingers. Okay, so we have lemon yellow. This one is fortunate enough that it has nickel tighten next to it, so you can refer to that to like untangle this color from the other ones. But lemon yellow, bismuth yellow, okay. Cadmium yellow, I'm skipping the cat-free one because they're the same but cadmium-free instead of cadmium. Alright, so lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, Winsor lemon, Winsor yellow, lemon yellow deep, cad yellow pale, cadmium yellow pale, cadmium yellow, Winsor yellow deep, cadmium yellow deep. It's like, like between these, what, 8 colors, there's just like 4 different words that repeat and mix and mash up differently, and I'm supposed to figure out which is which just because. I bought a magnifying glass just for watercolor tubes. I'm getting close to that, honestly. The white tubes are also made in the UK. All of them? All right. Do I need to take out the pans? Maybe I need to take out the pans. Okay, let's see. Thankfully, this is empty. Oh, ceramic pans. And vintage colors. With pans. And no label, probably. That's this little box. I went to check if I can even get Winsor Newton in Ukraine, because the two I brought from the... This is Cutman. Okay, pans. More pans. Because I'm thinking if I have to pan colors, but I already have a pan of it, that's kind of stupid, isn't it? See, that's the lemon yellow nickel tightened. So I have like 2 of them already. It's a bit pointless to pour one out. What's this one? Bismuth yellow. So I have bismuth yellow too. It's this one. Winsor yellow. Winsor yellow. Hey, I feel like I'm playing bingo. This is Winsor lemon. This is a beautiful lemon yellow deep. So that's a hand pour one that you obviously. There you go. What's the other yellow in here? Oh, I know there's transparent yellow somewhere too. Winsor yellow. I have 2 Winsor yellows. Oh, that's the transparent one. Transparent yellow. It's this one. Turner yellow. That's Naples yellow deep. So many yellow ochres, raw sienna, and all of that. When lemon, there, lemon, of stuff. Yeah, the white tubes are made in the UK, then they moved production over to France with the metal tube. Not sure if that's where they're still made. I think that's where they're still made to for the professional range, but not so sure for the. I think Cutman is made in China. This is made in France, England. Oh, I have one example here with white label, but this one is made in France. In France. Made in France. Personally, if they want to claim they're a British brand, they should be made in UK. I agree with you there. Around $10 for a tube, but it's worth saving up for it eventually, so you can get it at some point. It is really quite nice. Okay, so I don't need these three for now. I only need this one. The brush. And I need to paint, so I'll try to clean this one up a little bit. Right. Yeah, I think there was a really brief period of time before the switch in design that they still made them with the white label and the white tube, but they were made in France. And then it switched. Though I don't remember which version of the silver tubing came first, because there's quite a few versions of it. Like you have the one with the big stripe at the top, and then you have the one with the swoop, and then you have another one with the swoop. Hold on. Like these are not the same, are they? Well, I mean, the swoop is no, they're different, because here the swoop is bigger, but the color names are ridiculously small, and the logo is huge. And here the logo is smaller, the names are readable, and the swoop is smaller. They're not even owned by a UK company anymore. Nothing about them is British today. Except their vintage stuff, I guess. Okay, so that's this one. This. Bismuth. This one doesn't say that it's the professional range, but I don't think you have bismuth yellow in the Cutman range. It's so dusty and full of cat hair. And what it nickel tighten it. This one is labeled, but I don't think this one is. So I'm gonna at least write the pigment. That's PY53 for lemon yellow nickel tighten, and PY184 for the bismuth. That's this one. Caturday lemon pivot. It's like Prismacolor pencil. I have pencils going back to the 90s, and the country stamped on the barrel changes with the font. Yeah, exactly. It hurts that Prismacolor stopped selling. They have? I mean, I know they have for some of their ranges, like very thin and Colorays, but I thought the Premier color pencil was still available open stock. That would be really stupid if they were not, seriously. They would really shoot themselves in the foot. Derwent seems to have stepped into that gap. The quality looks really nice on the range. Yeah, but Derwent doesn't really make watercolor, does it? Get for lemon, cad, lemon. So that's number. Dang it. 86. Yeah, 86. And PY35 probably. Ooh. Ah, there you go. Fuck me. Oh, shoot. Ow. Oh, I'm too old for this. Some studio has collaborated with Winsor to make brushes. The brushes looked really good. They were just very expensive. But I quite like the idea of using recycled materials for the handle. At this point, hard to say if it's... is that what they call greenwashing? Cadmium lemon, okay. Winsor lemon. PY 175, this one. Oops. I think their brushes are still made here. At least they're sable ones. I use mostly rosemary brushes. It is local to you after all, rosemary. Winsor yellow. I haven't really found a good way to deal with the storage of all my paints and pans and tubes and whatnot. And it kind of bothers me. It's not efficient. Alright, I'll try to move these to the other side. But yeah, I find it really annoying because it's... I don't know. Or, I mean, you could argue that I just have too much color. And that's a fair assessment, but at the same time... Ideally, I would like to keep, like, all the pans, all the tubes of the same color together. But I haven't found anything that works out. Lemon yellow deep. Magic yellow. I think local paint manufacturer are now only Dillaroni. I mean, Dillaroni is quite nice, to be honest. I don't have a real in hue. I have transparent yellow, both as a pan, tube. Cadbury yellow pale, nope. Cadmium yellow pale, perhaps. Cadmium yellow pale here. I took out all of the yellow pans. I'll still get these out. But I mean, these I bought secondhand and they're definitely not the right... This is the pan for Van Dyke Brown and this is not Van Dyke Brown. So these are a bit of a mystery color, I guess. And then this one here is old enough that there's no label at all on it. All it says is Winsor Newton, England at the bottom. Not the most practical thing. Yeah, same for this one, and this one, and all of these, I guess. Mystery paints, yay! Oh my gosh. Oh, this one has Booker's Green. We have a winner. And a bunch of losers. Nothing. Ugh. Okay. I know these are labeled because I'm the one that labeled them. But these are technically all of the Desert and Twilight collections, so not useful right away, really. Okay, sorry. So this one has a label. These, all of them don't or have the wrong label, so I'll put them together in here. I'm in the process of switching to my own colors for everything, really. So your own handmade colors. What do you have so far, Dan? I think the eye of Storm Dave is just moving over us. Big clear patch overhead. 65-mile-per-hour wind past couple. Ooh, I like it when it's windy. Okay, so sorry. I'm a distracted person. Get yellow pale. Get yellow pale. Turner's yellow. I know I have it. There you go. Okay, Turner. So is also not in those pan. In tubes, I saw it. Not yet. Ochre. Where is it? I feel like I'm playing loser bingo. Oh, there it is. Okay. Up. Okay. Sorry. Back to it. We won't be able to see the granulation of the yellow much on this particular paper because it's quite a light yellow and it's white paper. But if I was to mix it with a darker staining color or to put it on darker paper, we would see the granulation. That is lemon yellow deep. This one, this one. Nope, get yellow pale. It's another one that I don't have a pen. Do not spray, PY35. Oh, it is stuck. Hold on. I'm gonna need help. Well, it's on the other side of the room. Alright. I got a gripper and I got a nutcracker. So far my yellows and blues are handmade on my palette. My next target is reds. I want to fully use my own paints. Commercial brands are getting expensive and I also like the perspective. So what colors do you have then? I think Col Art also owns Le Franc Bourgeois. I don't think they own, I think they're distributors of, to some extent. I'm not sure if it's the same or if there's some overlap or whatever, but it's part of the reason why we can't have Winsor & Newton. Like, I can't buy Winsor & Newton from Jackson's from Canada. It's unavailable because of the trading rights. They go through Col Art. And because of that, Jackson's cannot sell it to Canadians. Oof, this looks really separated. Look. Gotta keep them separated. No? The yellows all look very similar until now. Maybe the PY53 and the Winsor yellow, the two that look different. Yeah, on camera they're a bit blasted out. They look a bit more neon than they are in real life, but I agree that like this, and this looks really similar. This one starts being a bit different. This one is also lighter. This one has the granulation, and this one is PY150, so it is technically quite different. I'm mixing it up a little bit. Oh, it's such a goopy, gross mess. Old nasty tube of paint that hasn't been used in a bajillion years, probably. Okay. You gotta say though, there's one thing about the cadmium colors is that they are, like they last forever and they look good doing so. I've never encountered a cadmium color that was like lackluster or completely like unusable or weird. Like, you keep really well. Turner Yellow also have a pen, thankfully. This one looks very different. Okay. I put my hand in it. Of course. Hi, Lyra. My handmade ones. Rewind play. My handmade ones on my palette are PY3, PY150, PY153, PB29, PB60, PB16, PBK 31 and PY 43. Ooh. There's quite a few on there that I wonder how it was to mold them, like the PY 150, PB 16, and the PBK 31. Oh, I thought you could buy Winsor Newton from Jackson's US. Jackson's website in Australia sells Winsor Newton, albeit much higher price. Yeah, no, I can't. If I go to the Jackson's website, if you remember, before they did the big overhaul, you could sort of fudge it a little bit. You could order from the UK website and still get it delivered to a Canadian address. And I was able to grab a few things this way. But they redid the website and now it's much more strict. And if I go to the website and I want to order, I have to use the Canadian website. And on the Canadian website, you don't even see, like, it's not even like you see the Winsor and Newton paints, but you can't buy them. They're just not there. Holbein, all the watercolors and gouache, and nothing is there either for Holbein. Yeah, that's the two main ones that are absolutely non-existent on the Canadian version of the Jackson's website. Yes, the PY 150 is always going to be different. It's such a unique color, isn't it? That the one true transparent yellow. Right. Time to move to the next row. So, the possible. New Gamboge. I don't think I have it. I have one in the very vintage sets, but it's not. I haven't like set it up to be able to use it. And I have a reel in here, but this one is going to go on the discontinued page. So New Gamboge, no. Cambium Yellow, that's this one. Cat Free Yellow, nope. Winsor Yellow Deep. What yellows do I have actually? I think the yellow tight knit is, yeah, it's one of the desert colors, so it's also a discontinued color. Here I have quinacridone gold, I have Naples Yellow Deep, another quinacridone gold, yellow ochre, though I think this one comes in later with the brown. Brown ochre, yeah, not. Another Naples Yellow Deep, derp. So that's this. What else is there? Naples Yellow. On it. Oh, and then the pants. You have the pants to check. Oh, shoot. It's gonna be quick because, I mean, there's nothing here. There's like 1 million yellow ochres and whatnot, but there's no yellows. See, yellow ochre, it's this one. That's yellow ochre, what's this? Raw sienna. Ochre. Raw sienna. Yellow ochre. brown ochre. What? Ah, gold ochre. Dang it. Almost. Rossian. Dang it. Come on, Winsor Newton. You don't have to put like 75 versions of the same one in all the sets. So yeah. But we got the cad yellow. And that's it. That's it. PBK31 is from a dispersion, so not that bad. PB16 wasn't too bad. PY150 is a CSOB. I did not know that. My condolences. Aw. I am on the Jackson's Canada website, and they have Winsor Newton watercolor products. A bit pricey, but they're there. There's no mention of we can ship outside the EU. Really? I'll recheck it, but last time I took a look at it, that was the case. Because of the I don't know, I mean, it could have changed. You never know with the commercial side of things, but it used to be that the trade rights for this brand, Winsor Newton, and in Canada was owned by Cole Art, and they would be the distributor, and you could only like get it from local resellers. But with everything that's been going on in the world of trade, if you know what I mean, it's possible that it has changed lately and I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure Holbein is still... ooh, that's a lot of binder. That's why I'm not a big fan of keeping paint in tubes, to be honest, and the more I kind of have to deal with it, the more I realize that I wish I could put everything in pans, or maybe I'll just progressively put everything in the silicone molds and just have little cakes of dry paints everywhere. Because paints that separate, it's a nightmare, and I don't need that. I don't use it anyway, so what's the point? Like, if paint is in a tube, I'm not gonna... And then there's yellow all over my hands too. Great. Berk. They're not all that pricey. I'll have to look it up now. I'm very curious. They seem to only have the newer Winsor Newton sets and paints, so maybe it is a new thing and they're gradually reintroducing Winsor Newton products. Maybe. I wouldn't be mad at it if that was the case. Because once it's here, because of all the traveling, the transaction, the middleman, and all of that, Winsor Newton is very expensive here. Okay, so we're moving on to orange, I guess. Naples yellow deep. Naples yellow deep. Naples yellow. Gold. I thought for sure I had a queen gold pan. No, it's probably this one actually. Yeah. All right, so in terms of oranges, I don't think there's a lot in here. What do I have on the table? So I was trying to look it up, and this is transparent orange from Winsor Newton. And on one of the websites I checked, they said that calling it P0107 was a misnomer, that actually whatever pigment info we have is just DPP, which is the abbreviation of the pigment itself, but I couldn't find a lot of info on that. I'm looking for the tubes of orange paint. So this is transparent orange, so it's this one. Winsor orange red shade. Not a lot of them. I'm sorry, Paolo. Yeah, that's really all I have. It's those two. So that takes me where? So cat orange, nope. Winsor orange, nope. Winsor orange red shade, yes. And transparent orange, yes as well. Okay. So I need a pan of this one. Otto! Envisioning little jelly bean shaped molds for long term. The ones I use are the little half circles. They're like half spheres. I used the coffee beans earlier, but they don't dry all that well. They take forever to dry properly, so now I only use the half spheres. Debbly Boo! I have a visitor! Well idea. Let's start selling paints in small bottle. I don't know how it would track to sell paints in tubes like, you know, plastic tubes, transparent tubes like you have for lip gloss and all of that. Jackson's Canada said that Holbein products are temporarily unavailable in Canada. I really like the Fields Orange, like their revival color. Maybe one day. So that's the Winsor Orange RS. Number. That's P073, right? Nutcracker time. Paint tube fart. Paint tube fart. Nice to see one that has not separated though. Thank you for not separating. Arctic journals, did you have these problems while you were in the US as well? I do not like their revival set, highly disapproves of their existence. Why do you want to bring back Aurelian? It is undoubtedly one of the shittiest colors out there. Aw, guys, I have to feed my visitor. He's pouring at the window and looking really sad. Aw, very boo. No, respectfully, I have to step in and stop Aurelian PR40. Yeah, I'm with Otto here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, Monsieur Cabli. I'm back. Sorry. So I do hope to, but for diets and maybe some other. Oh no. Louis, hello! If I didn't at least not at that scale. Oh no. I mean, if it's any degree of consolation, at least now you have access to a better healthcare system. And that in itself says a lot. Oh, good grief. Okay, I'm calling Lumpy Elephant on that myself. The healthcare stuff. It's been a shit week. This is absolutely one of my favorite orange pigment, if not my favorite orange pigment. PO71 or DPP in this case. I don't know if they're the same. I doubt they're the same pigment, but they behave in a very similar way. Of being like excessively transparent, but also like really, really strong mass tone, and then you can dilute it. And it's this warm, slightly yellow orange that just resonates happiness, in my opinion. What's the company that I saw recently that had an Aurelian hue that was really nice? Hold on. I think it's Holbein. Their Aurelian hue is very, very nice. Oh, and the Indian yellow hue from Roman Schmal is also very nice. Very nice colors. I bought PY40 all excited about a granulating yellow, and then folks from this community taught me otherwise. Is it granulating? I mean, we all know that it's not light fast and will turn gray, but is it granulating? I thought it was not. I think cadmium yellows are more granulating than Aurelian. I think Aurelian is quite a smooth, even color. Here. Tubes there, and then here, and then all of you here. It's a good thing you can't see that side, like that side of the table, because it is such a mess right now. Holbein's Aurelian hue is really nice. Just a really beautiful mid-tone yellow. Yeah, and it's fairly transparent too. Well, I did a swatch of a cobalt yellow somewhere. I must have two of them. Does the brand that the brand that shall not be named also has it? I don't think it's granulating. I also have a swatch of it from Sennelier. It's hard to see granulation with yellows, so there's that, but okay, next row. More cadmium. So I have to look up for, I know I don't have Phil's Orange, so that's that. Cadmium Scarlet, Catch-Free Scarlet, don't have it. So it's Cadmium Scarlet, Scarlet Lake, and Cadmium Red that I need to find in this mess. Nope. Did I say Cad Red? Yes, I said Cad Red. Okay, so one. This one. Winsor Red. Nope. One. Nope. 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 Oh, Scarlet Lake. Boop. What's that one? Cad Scarlet? Pretty sure I don't have that. Pans. Oh, I can take out all the red pans, mind you. That would be helpful. So Winsor Red. Permanent Rose. Butter's Pink. Rose Dorée. Ivory Black. I don't think so. Other ones are red. Unlabeled. No label, but I'm fairly confident that that's opera. And this one is too. Permanent alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson. Permanent rose. Oh, pearly maroon. Best color. Alizarin crimson again. Where's the other? Pearly maroon. Is there only one? Oh, permanent alizarin crimson. Here, these two. Rose doré, Potter's pink. Perylene maroon. And I think that's it for the reds. And I thought for sure I had Scarlet Lake in a pan. Guess not. Just say ivory black. Yes. Yes, this is ivory black. Obviously it's not, but it's a ivory black pan with a red paint in it that I don't know what it is. Mystery paint. I'm back with tea and hot crust bun. Okay, time for a very important question for you guys in chat. Hot crust bun, with or without all the fruits in it? I need to check something. Ah, I knew it. Knew it. Oh, me. Winsor and Newton band. I knew I had a pan of Scarlet Lake, ouch, somewhere. There it is. I was missing some of them. And now I have a second lemon yellow deep. Oh. And a yellow ochre. And another permanent rose. And a cerulean blue and an indigo for later. I have never had a crust bun, hot or otherwise. Without. With, and I normally don't like dried fruits. Okay, what now? What is a hot crust bun without the fruit? Brioche? It's a brioche. With cheese ones and what? Those exist? Pumpkin got censored. Hey, Papa Time is Bosch. Hello. Nice. Bucks of paint! Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! Yee! I'm flailing. It's so nice to see you. Ah! Hello. Hi. Do I have to specify that we missed you? Or is that obvious enough? Sorry. Sending all the love back. Gosh, it's nice, really nice to see you. Oh yeah, I saw tiramisu flavored and a red velvet cake flavor. What the heck? Over here we only get the really basic ones. But yeah, if they were available without fruits in them, that'd be great. Have a great weekend, Alia. I really like Scarlet Lake. It is a really nice color. Oh my gosh, I'm still like all discombobulated. Things are on the up and up. I'm trying to get. Oh, that's good. That's really good to hear. Yeah, we kind of needed good ones this week. There are some crazy hot cross buns on the market and for hubby. I mean, we don't get like funky ones in North America, do we usually? I think the most, uh, if I remember correctly, but the most variety I've seen was you could get them with or without dried fruits, but there would still be the raisins in them. So it would be like hot cross bun with raisins or hot cross bun with raisins and dried fruits. Where's the number on this one? There's no number on this one. Can't remember. Oh wait, there it is. 094. PR 108. Snip, snip. What were your husband's verdict? Aw. I'm squeezing you right back through the magic of the internet. Big virtual squeeze. Giving hot cross buns now and updating tomorrow's test order. Oh, pumpkin. So I think you guys have, you don't have hot cross buns, Lyra, but I think you have braided bread, right? This time of year? Just got some buns filled with sweet coconut. Ooh. Oh, coconut buns are amazing. I'm really enjoying PR 188 Scarlet Lake. It is nice, isn't it? Isn't it like a gorgeous color? Oh, not that bad. Will it be all like separated and whatnot? Nope. It is. Oh, it is thick. Do you guys ever get this thing where you hear something somewhere? Oh shoot. It's bleeding out of its fold. Hold on. Crisis. Houston, we have a crisis. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna just put washi tape on it for now. And I might perform surgery later or just put all of it in pans or in silicone to dry out. Literally gonna put a band-aid on it for now. I've become addicted to cinnamon ice bum. Ice bum. Sorry. Ah. They're normal buns, just cinnamon and icing. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Hey, Sean. Hello. I mean, anything with cinnamon is a win. Cinnamon is such a good, awesome thing that it makes raisins tolerable. That says a lot. Okay, that's gonna have to do for now. Okay. But yeah, the thing that I was sort of going on a tangent about is that I once heard a local comedian do a joke about a very specific thing, and now every time that I wipe something like off the edge of a thing to sort of pour it tightly, like I just did, like I had a tube of paint and I had to, you know, rub it on the edge of the pan to, you know, properly. Oops, I forgot to pre-wet the space in order to properly get the paint in the pan. I am reminded of his very juvenile and somewhat gross joke, but it's stuck in my brain forever now, rent-free. And I never know if people would enjoy it and if I should share. Because we have a crowd here that sometimes is not too fond of my fart noises, so... This is not a very nice tidy swatch, so let's try to get a bit better. Dev's mind is in the gutters today. I think my mind has just left. It's one of those weeks. Okay, next. What else? What's this? Quinacridone red. Okay, it's in here. I think I have... Do I have... Pan somewhere? No, it's quinacridone magenta. Oh no, wait. Yes, no, yes, no. Them all out. So, alright, Quin red. That's one. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Is that the line with all the permanent alizarin crimson here? Alizarin crimson. I know I have rose doré. Says I with the most French Canadian accent possible. Rose doré. I got red all over. Nice. Okay. What do I need? Caturday deep. Winsor red. I know I have Winsor red. I have a bajillion Winsor reds. There we are. Yeah, here. And then Rose Dorée. And then Quid red. And then Winsor red deep. It's one. Ubiquitous Winsor red. Matter. Ah, Rose Dorée. I have a vintage tube of Winsor Newton Rose Cartham. So is that the official pigment used in that paint? Really? Is Winsor red regular pure red or pure scarlet? Do you know what each pigment is for them respectively? Winsor red is PR254. This will never not feel like I'm calling a bingo. Like a game of bingo. Right, so let's start with this one. It's a bit dirty, so I'm gonna try to clean it up just a little bit. There's no motion whatsoever in this color. Like it's not moving. It is perhaps relatable in that aspect. Ah ha 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 ha, very funny. Reality is 255. Huh. How is the Winsor Newton PR 254? Is it more transparent? I know. I have a piece of black paper. That doesn't look all that transparent, to be honest, but let's let it dry and we'll see. Now, this one is a bit of a pain in the butt to do, so I will perhaps leave it to re-wet just a little bit before I do my swatch, but I can do the Queen Red and the Winsor Red Deep. PR29. I don't know if anyone but Daniel Smith makes it. Bingo is for old ladies with a gambling problem and a secret crush on the parish priest. Yeah, it is. It is incredibly bright, but yeah, very... It's not looking like it's gonna get more transparent as it dry all that much. We'll see. Oh, shoot. No, I'm okay. Whew. I was like, I'm a dumbass, but no, I'm fine, actually. Didn't mess it all up. So that's PR209. That's like the cherry quinacridone kind of color, is it? If you have to open old tubes like that, it's not a bad idea to do it over the trash bin. Because, not because of a potential paint mess, but because if there's dry paint on the threads, chances are it's gonna crumble. Crumble. And put little bits of dry paints everywhere. And that's not great. Also, I don't know if that's actually the case, but there's a very old $1.50 on this, or perhaps £1.50, which is absurd. What? No, that's not Winsor Red Deep. That's quinacridone red. Did I say the wrong one? That's Quin Red that I'm doing right now. Then I have Winsor Red Deep. And Quin Red is PR209. Every brand labels PR250 for transparent and they're all opaque. Honestly, I think the transparency rating from the brands is one of the least useful info they can give us. It is so rarely accurate that I don't think I've ever relied on it. I have no idea how they test it, because to me, a lot of these paints that are labeled transparent are absolutely not transparent. I think the pigment is technically translucent, transparent. So it's what companies call semi-transparent or semi-opaque. Good old times when you didn't have to pay $15 for 2 watercolors. I mean, it's a time that I've never experienced myself, but I guess it must have been a thing. But yeah, I feel like I like to use 4 levels of transparency when I organize my paints. I use transparent, semi-transparent, semi-opaque, and opaque. And to me, opaque is not like 100% opaque because this is watercolor. You might have that with gouache, but with watercolor, you're never going to get anything that is fully 100% opaque, in my opinion. So for me, it's like opaque refers to the most opaque a watercolor paint can get. Transparent to me is like when you paint it over black paper, like you don't see, you see, it's like the black paper changes color over an area, but you don't see like residue, you don't see matter on the paper really. And then when a paint is somewhere in between but a bit more visible, I call it semi-opaque, and when it's a bit less visible, I call it semi-transparent. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a personal thing too. Red deep, 725, and PR264. Hey Joe, hello. Oh, have a good night, Auntie Patience. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, it's already 4 p.m. Shoot. A lot of people think those words mean the same thing. Yeah, I know. Most brands will also only have 3 levels. Like they have opaque, transparent, and one in between. But I like to add one extra for myself. That's the Winsor Red Deep. Hey, not too bad. Like this is another one of those tubes that has a like a 150 or something written over it. So it's not young, but it has kept perfectly well, which is part of the magic of watercolor, to be honest. "9 p.m. here in the UK." Yeah, fair. Definitely bedtime. Where's my... I had half a toothpick left. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's gone. Oh, it's back. All right. So I'm gonna do these two, the Winsor Red Deep and then the Rose Dorée, which hopefully has softened a little bit. And then it's gonna be the end of stream. I'm probably gonna keep... Oh no, I can't keep at it. I have other stuff that I must do. But yeah, I'm gonna have to finish this at some point. I get confused when they have both semi-opaque and semi-transparent. Just read a blog post that full-blind watercolor burnt sienna is not... that... No, that makes no sense. Who wrote that? Do I need to have a stern word with them? Is Canada on the same daylight savings as USA? I don't know. Well, hello, Chris. Hi. And welcome back, Lewis. But yeah, I don't see why Holbein's Burnt Sienna wouldn't be completely light fast. It is PBR 7. Like, there's really no reason for it to be anything other than light fast. I'm like, who do I have to go fight to rectify this and possibly prevent the spread of misinformation? And that rose doré color is so weird. And you can definitely see that there's a big dent in my paper there. Oops. Ah, no. All right. Oh. Ugh. Logan from Idle Sketching and Sun and Color. Yeah, photo. Doesn't fade, it changes you from orange to brown. Huh. I'll have to check Sun and Color. I trust Lena. I'm doubly extra curious now. That's really weird. Would be an absolute shame too, because it is a very lovely burnt sienna. Alright, so I don't know what I'll do with my mess, but I'm gonna stop this here. I have something that's on a bit of a deadline that I need to do. Is it granulating? The rose doré? I don't think so, but it's it has the same kind of texture you would get from Terre Verte. You know, PG23. PG23 will be more granulating. Of course, this one, I don't think it's granulating as much. It's just odd and like gloopy a bit. And very weak tinting strength. But yeah, so I'll try to sort the mess out a little bit so that I can work on other stuff. And I'll try to continue this. And if you guys happen to have clever ideas of how to store paint in a way that makes sense, feel free to share in the comments. I would love it. But yeah, I haven't figured it out. I've tried a bunch of stuff and nothing has really passed the test of time. So I'm not sure. Thank you for being there, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being fine with me doing this kind of stuff. And it's always a blast to spend part of my Saturday with you guys. So I hope you have a good rest of your weekend and a good beginning of the week. And there might be a bit of a change to the schedule for the next Saturday live stream. I will have to see. If not the next one, perhaps the one after that. But there's one soon that I'll have to either do earlier or do another day or something. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. See ya all in the next one. And thank you so much again for spending your time, well, part of your time today with me and you guys. Bye bye.